Welcome back to Project 111. Today we're going to be working on the driver's side ball joints of Manuel the Jeep. And when we're done with that, we're going to take you for a ride and kind of give you some first impressions and let you know what I think about it so far and just what I thought about the job overall. I checked with O'Reilly's and those 3 bolts for the hub are $44 a set. And I need 2 of them. So I did the right thing and just cleaned the other bolts off and put them back in. That'll be a project for another day, I guess. Hopefully I can get them off again. I went ahead and put the other side all the way back together. The only thing I have left is just putting the tire back on it after I grease everything. Figured I'd get this side done, grease everything, and then put the tires back on and call it good. So without further ado, let's do this. Huh? That's not the right one. Where'd you go? Ah, there you are, you little bugger. Went and grabbed my fan real quick because it's hot out here. I even pulled the Tahoe over here so that I could have some shade because I don't have anything to put over me. It is nice having the Tahoe over here so I can just neatly stack all my stuff up. You don't really want to hit the top of the bolt too terribly hard, but I just gave her some love taps. She'll be all right. All right, well, my dang phone keeps on getting hot, wanting to turn off. I had to move my fan behind my phone to cool it off, and then now it's finally wanting to go again, so hopefully we can actually get some work done. Basically, all you've missed is me pulling cotter pins out, you know, and getting the ABS loose. And anywho, we're at the fun part now. We got to get this hub off. Oh, hopefully the camera lives long enough for us to do it. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Well, that went pretty easily. Ugh. Gross. Clean that off whenever it's time to go back together. Where'd my dang socket go? Uh-huh. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Thing's good for another 200,000. I kind of hope so. Like I said, that thing's barely a year old. All right. Now we got to see if this axle stub is going to come out. I've never had one fight me so much. Normally they just kind of pop out. Where'd my dang... Oh, dang it. The pry bar's over there. All right. Pry bar. Aha! Come on. Uh-huh. Yep. All right. And that, boys and girls, is why it's imperative you have the correct tool for the job. That worries me. There's supposed to be a metal washer thing here. I guess I'll have to figure that out. This is the proper size socket also. Uh-huh. See, when you turn it the correct direction, it works a lot better. Yep. Yep. I swear I brought that wrench over here. I was wrong. Man, I thought you were supposed to be helping me keep up with all this. There we go. I'm putting it right there. You see? It's right there. Come on, come loose. Just let go. Yep, let it go. This one's a little crunchy on the bottom side. Uh-huh. Now we can move the ABS, the very delicate ABS sensor out of the way. That's good. Very nice. Trash. Swing this around and grab the little Mighty Max hammer and beat the bejesus out of this knuckle. So here goes nothing. Ah! At least that one missed my foot this time. What are we working with? Loosey goosey. Now it's still firm, so I guess it was mostly just the lower ball joints. You don't remember which one we did first last time? It was the top one, I think. Oh, let's see if we can remember how to use this thing again. I just used it like 20 minutes ago. Okay, maybe not 20 minutes, but probably like that. Yeah, that looks right. Okie dokie. Get in there. Oh, come on. There we go. Whew. There she goes. Well, I guess time to do the same thing on the bottom. Wait. Oh, darn it. Got it backwards. Yeah. I think I've already saved myself an hour over the first side over here, you know? This has been so much faster. And knock on wood. I shouldn't have said that. You know? Same story. She got the weeble wobbles. We wobble, we wobble, we wobble with it. We wobble, we wobble, we wobble with it. I don't know why that was way over there, but okie dokie. Uh-huh. Alright, what do y'all think? Think that'll get it. If it can get a hook out of a fish's mouth, I think it'll grab a little washer doohickey my bobber out of an axle tubey doohickey my bobber. Alright. Haha. Huh. Hey, over here. Over here. Come here, stupid. Victory is mine. Just a little, I thought it was metal, but it's a weird little plastic washer thingy my bobber that goes on the axle tube to help prevent dirt and dust and ensure proper alignment of the axle shaft going as it goes into the differential. All right, well, we're set this over here so y'all don't forget. All right, let's get back to clean up. Right. You definitely want to make sure and breathe the dust of that as you're scrubbing it. Get you a nice healthy dose of mesothelioma or something, whatever that is. Yeah. That's all we really need right there, is just to kind of get the crunchies off of it. Get it ready for the new one. play the dramatic theme song music for Teraflex. You know, cue the dramatic montage. Wah! I guess if you're wondering, that's the part number there. I don't think that you were wondering. Most everybody can search this stuff up, you know, but might as well. Teraflex ball joints. They're more than good, they're great. Oh wait, wrong place. Never mind. My bad. God, I suck at this. And of course my chair just started falling apart on me. That's great, that's great. Let's just double check alignment real quick before I get too far ahead of myself. Yep, looking good. Nice. Very nice. Seriously? God dog it! God dog it! And of course my chair just started falling apart on me. Yeah, that hurt. Oh, I'm just gonna stretch out here. Yep. Oof, y'all don't worry about me. I'm okay. I'm okay. Oh, my back just spazzed out whenever I went down. That was bad. It was not good. God dog it! I had that stupid little chair for like 5 years and never used it. One time I used it, I ended up busting my butt in front of everybody. God dog it! Can't believe it. This one fits a little bit tighter than the other one did. That's good. Oh man, where'd the top part go? Am I sitting on it? I'll put it over there. Ah, yep, I was on it. Oh, time to get off the butt. We are almost there. Oh man, I didn't realize they had the logo name right on the... If I'd have known that, I'd have put that facing out. What a dingus. I figured the top one didn't matter. The bottom one, these two little grease zerk holes, those need to face the back. We'll give this just a little bit. There we go. A little bit of insurance. I am officially done with the ball joint press for today. Oh, that went good. That went perfectly as planned. Oh, yep, that was good. Real good. Oh, I'll have to clean the crap out of those. All right. Well, what's the first step to go back together? Do y'all remember? Oh, I'm guessing grease zerks. I'm gonna wipe my hands off real quick. These things, the tub of towels. Perfect. Been using them for a long time. They work pretty darn good. You see, they're already coming clean. Sweet. Can't believe it lasted this long. I guess having the fan on it's the trick. I thought for sure my phone would have gotten heat stroke already. That grease fitting stuck way down in there, so let's see. Got him. Had this thing all these years. Haven't touched it in so long. Now look at it. I like these tiny, teeny tiny little ratchets, a 1/4 inch drive ratchet. They're perfect for doing these grease zerks because you can't really get a whole heck of a lot of power on them, so it keeps you from over tightening them. And they're like a flexy, wobbly head. It's nice. It's a Titan brand. Titan. I think they sell them at they're at O'Reilly's now. You got to get the knuckle on first. That's right. Hoya! Thankfully, they made the castle nuts different sizes between the two, so you can't get them mixed up, but you can lose them. I set mine down and forgot where I put it. Again, as usual. Pretty typical. Now we can get that axle shaft going in. Man, how much of that did you even catch, you stupid camera? Okay, so the gimbal's pretty cool, but it does get confused if you move too fast, especially like bending over here, my face away, and then moving back up real quick. I guess not everything can be perfect. Not gonna lie, I totally forgot to check on that U-joint while I had it out. It's checked now, we're good. I said it when I was over there. I don't know if the camera caught it or not, but it's worth saying again. All of these surfaces, all up inside of here, all up inside your knuckle, on this surface, that's all, and on these axle splines, that's all really good spots to put anti-seize in. That way, next time, you're not going to be fighting to get this hub assembly off. Yeah. We're going to want to get a good little glob on these axle splines because those things will get stuck really bad. Yep, that'll do, donkey. And now the ABS. Son of a biscuit, I did it again. All right, well, I'm not mounting that ABS bracket. It gets in the way anyway. ABS runs through here, around through there, through this doohickey. Ooh, we should clean this up before we get too far. That was that nasty hub bolt. Whew. I'm sure glad I was able to bring the Tahoe over here and get this little, even though that little tiny fan's being mostly taken up by the phone, it is hot. Alright. Almost forgot my blue Loctite. Where's the anti-sneeze? Where'd you put it? There it is. Why'd you hide it from me? All right. A little bit anti-sneeze. And just paint us up a happy little picture. There we go. Feather in. Let's feather in some pine needles here. Waft in some waves. And there you go, my pretty picture. That was my impersonation of what's his name? Bob Ross. Every other Bob's coming in my head. Bob Dylan, Bob Vila. Now it's Bob Ross. Bob Ross was a painter. Pretty picture. There we go. Oh. Almost forgot. Okie dokie. Oh, that's hot. Just feeder the Ugga Duggas. Let's go ahead and put this hub nut socket in. There we go. All right, now all I need is some zip ties and grease. All right, well, here we go. Starting off right here at low speeds, you can already feel the difference. This road's really uneven, and see all these big lumps in the road. It used to feel like you're getting thrown around on waves, and you could feel it in the steering. It would kind of pull on your steering wheel a little bit. And now it really stays a lot tighter, which is, it's hard to explain because the steering on this felt really tight to begin with, but there was just that little bit of wobbliness to it. If you can understand what I'm trying to say. Previously, whenever you'd go over bridges, it would really pull on your steering wheel, especially with how uneven they are in my area. You know, it's like jumping a curb to get up it and hopping off of one to get off of it. And it would really yank the steering wheel, and you would feel just that little bit of sloshiness in it. You know, just that little bit of play that was in the ball joints. It really adds out to be a lot of play by the time you get to the end of a 37-inch tire. So this makes a really big difference. One thing that I did notice, though, is that, well, the last time I had this thing aligned, the guys told me that my ball joints were going out, and they asked if I wanted them to go ahead and go through with the alignment and for them to get it as best they could, or if I wanted to put ball joints in it. And that was, I think, the end of last summer or something. Well, at that point in time, I couldn't afford ball joints, so I ended up just having them align it as best they could. I guess that's a roundabout way of saying that this thing was aligned with bad ball joints in it. So wherever those ball joints were at the point when they were aligning it, you know, that's kind of where it was set at. And so it drove decent for how it was set up. But now that the ball joints are firmly in place the way that they're supposed to be, you can definitely feel that it feels like the toe is off. And at high speeds, you can feel the tires kind of fighting each other, especially, you know, high speeds trying to go around a curve or something. You start turning into it, and you're turning and you're turning and you're turning, and it's not doing anything, and all of a sudden it decides, oh, we're going to follow that tire, okay, and it flings you into the turn, and then you got to try to catch yourself. Yeah, this isn't my first driving, and I have to admit that I did that video the day before yesterday, and yesterday we took it down to Beaumont to go grab some stuff, and it was kind of sketch. It was very sketch. Everything was fine, you know. Whenever we left the house, because you're at lower speeds, we got onto the highway, everything was really straight. And then as we get into town, it was like getting into the big curves and the hills and stuff. It's like, uh-oh, we made a mistake. Thankfully, we made it back okay. And I'm going to be trying to call around in the morning to try to find a decent alignment shop near me. The last place I went to was all the way in Houston. There's a big off-road shop in Beaumont that says that they do alignments. And so I'm hoping that they'll be able to do it right. Because I've taken this Jeep to normal alignment places. And, well, it drove the exact same way after I left there, which wasn't good. I took it over to, I think it Crawl 1960 in Houston, Texas. And again, with bad ball joints, this thing drove really, really good after I left there. Aside from, you know, the little bit of wobbliness. And, you know, it was scalloping my tires a little bit. That's another thing I wish I would have done while I had the front tires off, is go ahead and pick up the back and rotate the tires. But I was worn out. It was hot. I'm just not used to being in the heat anymore. And it's been particularly hot and humid lately. We had a lot of rain the last few weeks down here in Southeast Texas. And so now it's all steaming up. So let me know what y'all think about it in the comments. Should I have gone with a different ball joint or put some cheaper ones in there? Should I have waited until I could have afforded the American Iron ball joint deletes, or forked out $1,000 to get the Dynatrax? Or should I have just traded in the dang Jeep and got something else? I'm doing my best to get better at this narrating stuff. I'm not very good at it. The beginning of the last video was my take on the ASMR style of filming. I don't know. I just thought it'd be cool to try it out. And it helps keep me from having to sit here and ramble pointlessly. Well, that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope y'all had a happy 4th of July weekend. Got a little extra time off of work to spend with your families. Thank you for watching. If you liked what you saw, please remember to like and subscribe. And tune in for the next one. I can't wait to see y'all there. Y'all stay blessed.